Hi guys, Heijigon here. Today I was thinking, what makes a good anime? So I've brought some things together which I think would make a good anime, and I'm going to tell you guys pretty much what makes a good anime, what slows animes down, and what makes some animes better than others. Well anyways, hope you enjoy, and without any further ado, let's get into it. So, anime as a whole is absolutely huge. So, I've picked 5 of what I think are some great anime. So, the 5 anime I've picked for this are Death Note, Attack on Titan, Sword Art Online, Naruto Shippuden, and One Punch Man. Now, for certain reasons, I think all of these anime are great anime. Of course, there's other great animes, but these are just some of my favorites. So, what makes a good anime? Well, lots of things make up a good anime, but the most important thing is a good storyline. A storyline is key to making an anime. For instance, old shonen characters normally have one big goal. For instance, Naruto wants to become the Hokage. Goku wants to become the strongest. And Luffy wants to become the king of pirates. So there's always going to be a goal. As this makes the storyline interesting, as you know the characters are going to get somewhere, and it really is satisfying once they get there. But of course, some anime don't do this. For instance, Dragon Ball Z keep on postponing the end, making it overall a bit of a sour taste in the mouth, if you see what I'm getting at. As in, you're really prologuing the anime. And another big thing for that is fillers. Fillers are the worst thing for anime. What it is the manga artists, everything in the manga goes into the anime, but once the anime catches up to the manga, or they just need to make more episodes and don't have any ideas, they make filler episodes which are not related at all to the story, and overall are pretty useless to the plot. For instance, 45% of Naruto Shippuden is filler, but the reason why I put it down as a good anime is because what's not filler is incredible. And being an anime being long is sometimes a great thing, but it's not always the case. Although some short animes, like an anime with only 37 episodes, which is Death Note, is incredible. Every single one of the episodes is immaculately created to just be amazing. They will just click together. You get that feeling once the episode comes, as everything just connects to another. And is really good for the plot, as everything there's no plot twists. Everything just makes sense. So the first anime I'll be talking about, just as I've been doing here, is Death Note. Now, what makes Death Note a great anime better than Lost? Well, first of all, Death Note has a dark tone. As you know, lots of anime have dark tones, like Attack on Titan. Titans just eat people. But Death Note has something really special and unique. It's got this notebook where anyone's name you write in it, the person will die. Which is really useful, as it really is. It's really good, as you're following a bad person trying to make the world in his image. And Light Yagami, and he takes on the persona as Akira, someone who reshaped the world. And it's really good because you get to see you get to be as a bad person, as that really is great for an anime. As when in Naruto Shippuden, when we were following Sasuke, that was some of the best of Naruto Shippuden. In fact, I think it's in the golden age of Naruto. It definitely is the best, but it really is interesting in this tone. And you also get to see the good guys, but as villains almost. Like L, it's really incredible as he's there playing these 2 double personas. And one of the biggest scenes in anime is when L dies. That is meticulously well done. L thinks that Light is a good person when he's not. And when he dies, L realizes that Light really is Akira, the person he's been trying to find. And that's what really makes an anime great. For instance, it really needs to end at some point. Like with Death Note, it had the best ending episode of any anime I know of. It was just incredible. It was beautifully, immaculately well done. It explains everything. It just is so action-packed and emotional. And yeah, it brings you all the way back to the first episode. If you want to see what I mean, just watch episode 37 of Death Note. So, my second anime is Attack on Titan. Now, Attack on Titan is super popular. In fact, it was the most popular anime of 2012 and it's still super popular. And there's good reason for that, because just as I said in the past video, that One Punch Man has the most potential of any anime, as it's really for all audiences. Attack on Titan is grim, it is nice, it is really haunting, it is a great dark tone, and the idea of it is just incredible. The idea of Titans coming to eat humans and the whole of humanity kind of has to team up just to survive. It's a great basis for an anime, and they do not disappoint. This show could have easily just been utter trash, but no, the developers really just came through. Attack on Titan is great mainly because of the consistency of the story. There's no fillers, and everything is dark. The animation is beautiful. Normally animation isn't the biggest thing of an anime, but it just really stands out in Attack on Titan. It's got this certain art style, it's just incredible. And also in Attack on Titan, everything just, it's a fun story. Like, it doesn't take too long for a time skip to happen. In fact, there's a time skip in the first 2 episodes. The training of the academy students, cadets, only lasts 1 or 2 episodes. And it just gets to the story fast and quick. And everything there is pretty much the highlights of an anime. You get big fights all the time, heartbreaking deaths, and the thing is, they're not afraid to kill off characters. So that's it for Attack on Titan. Now One Punch Man. One Punch Man, first of all, is hilarious. That's what makes it so good. Every single episode you can't help but laugh, as they meticulously chosen the main character to have a blank expression in his face, so that they can really mold any expression they want into him. And the great thing there is that you'd think it would be boring, since One Punch Man can pretty much one punch any enemy, like he's even stronger than Goku, but no, they keep it interesting because of the humor. They have a good sense of storyline progression, and once an enemy does come by doesn't one punch, it really is exciting. And One Punch Man is mainly because it's funny, but also the story moves on quite fast. As you notice with these past ones, I've said, the story needs to move. You cannot just be staying in the exact same place. That's the biggest gripes with anime. With anime such as Yu-Gi-Oh!, it takes too long to get to the exciting parts. For instance, old school anime like Cowboy Bebop do a good job at getting to some good parts. And yeah, the next anime is Naruto Shippuden. Of course, Naruto Shippuden isn't a perfect anime. It's my favorite, but for instance, the fillers is just horrible. So many fillers, especially in the original Naruto, after the story actually ended with Sasuke versus Naruto. And that was just unbearable. 100 episodes of filler. Ugh. That was absolutely horrendous. And Naruto has so many plot holes. It's just ridiculous. Especially in the war arc. It's crazy. But what makes Naruto such a great anime is what's not filler. It's got an amazing story, and you get to see the characters from when they're young to when they're adults to get the kids doing on. This is what I'm talking about, this progression. You feel like the story is moving on, not just staying static. One of the big ones I can feel for staying statics are big anime, even like things like Full Metal Alchemist, I find is really good, but it doesn't move fast enough for me. Maybe that's just my personal opinion. But yeah, that's one of the biggest gripes I've got. But Naruto Shippuden is my favorite anime. It is really well done. The art style, the fear you get. Although Naruto, not many main characters die, but once main characters do start dying, it gets serious. Like, the golden age for Naruto, I was saying, Burning Bijou, is from when Sasuke kills Orochimaru to when Naruto leaves on the boat to go and train with the Kyuubi and to master the Kyuubi. But yeah, that's what really makes Naruto a great character. And on to my final anime. My final anime is Sword Art Online. Now, I'm pretty sure lots of you don't like Sword Art Online, but I think when I'm talking about good anime, I'm talking about the first 10 episodes. After that, episode 11 to 40, yeah, it was good, but it cannot slow down. And afterwards, it just gets less good and less good. It's really disappointing, actually. But that anime also got lots of mainstream attention. But what's great about it is, as I've said in lots of the other ones, a sense of dread. From the beginning, you know that they're trapped. It's such a great idea. They're trapped in this virtual reality world where players can die in real life. Already you're thinking, oh my gosh, this is actually quite scary. And I think the story is really builds in that. It's a really good idea since gaming is really popular, anime is really popular. You're combining 2 popular genres, and it just works off each other. The first 10 episodes, you had one episode when Kirito, the main character, meets a gang of players, teams up with them, gets some history with them, and every single one of those members dies. Now this is absolutely devastating. It's great. It's amazing. You get a fight between Kirito and the leader of the biggest clan. Everything is looking good. The animation is glorious. And of course, one of the big things to animes is the soundtrack. All of these animes I mentioned have amazing soundtracks. Attack on Titan, it's kind of gory, sense of fear soundtrack. One Punch Man, it's funny, hilarious soundtrack. Naruto, it's sad, emotional soundtracks. One Punch Man, but you get the point. The soundtrack. So these are a couple things I thought about what actually make a good anime. As lots of anime are good, but you can clearly see what anime are good and what anime are amazing. Like for instance, Fairy Tail is good, but Attack on Titan is amazing. So yeah, that's really what makes a great anime. If you guys want me to do a video about what makes a bad anime, let me know down in the description box down below. That was it for the video, guys. Heiju gone. Peace out.